I'm coming. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports and welcome to WildCard Weekend Sunday edition. We saw some games yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed those. Gonna go over those as the game's going on, but of course we are here for the game between our Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on Hashtag Sports. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. As we always do it, let me know your score prediction right here in the chat, right over here. Let me know your score prediction. I'll give you my score prediction right before game time. Have a lot of stuff to talk about, go over some of our bets for this game, some of our parlays. We have a lot of things to go over. So again, thank you guys for joining me on Hashtag Sports. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you arrive. Share this video. Listen, I know it's a big day for Jim Nantz, right? Jim Nantz's 500th football game to call. But you don't listen. You want to listen to Jim Nantz and Tony. We've listened to them enough. You want to listen to me. I understand. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button, like this video, and let me know who you have winning this game and a score in the comment section. And let me know where you're watching from too. Let me know where you're watching from. But we always start this thing off by going over the inactives. Look at the inactives for today's game between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. We'll start with the Denver Broncos. You look at the Denver Broncos, both these teams relatively healthy coming into this game. You talk about the Denver Broncos, you talk about their pass rush, you talk about leading the league in sacks, you talk about this offensive line. This offensive line who has not allowed Josh Allen to get sacked at a record as well. I think he's only been sacked, 14 times this season? Something like that, something crazy, less than one time a game. So really it's strength versus strength. And they both teams seem healthy at the right time. It's going to be exciting to see what happens. The Bills have one key injury that I want to make sure we get to. Hey, Ray Dizzy, glad you are here. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy this live stream. Hope you enjoy listening to the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Denver Broncos. Hopefully you get to watch it. You're somewhere you can watch it and you're just hanging out with us because you love hanging out with Bills Mafia, because who doesn't love hanging out with the Mafia, baby? Who doesn't love hanging out with the Mafia, especially when we're talking about the playoffs? Playoffs. So let's get into the inactives for the Denver Broncos. Again, game kickoff is set for 1 o'clock, 12:32 here on the East Coast, so about a half hour away from this game. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. Going to the Denver Broncos, you got Lavelle Bailey, linebacker. He is active today. Audric Estime, inactive at the running back position. Nick Gogilio, offensive guard, inactive. Iwama Uwazuriki, defensive tackle. Blake Watson and Zach Wilson are your inactives for your Denver Broncos. For the Buffalo Bills, like I said, there's one key inactive that I do want to speak about, and we'll talk about that as I pull up the Buffalo Bills game day roster. Again, go Buffalo Bills PR on X. Follow them. They're a great follow if you want to keep up to date on all kinds of Buffalo Bills news. Make sure you follow them there. And again, they'll keep you up to date during the off-season, postseason, regular season. They keep you up to date. So good follow there. But here is your game day roster. It starts with the inactive. And again, no surprise there as our defensive back here gets healthier and healthier. Kyrie Elam takes a step back. We do carry a third quarterback into this game. He is inactive. That's Mike White. Kareem Jackson inactive, Ryan Van DeMark inactive, Jalen Virgil, wide receiver inactive, and Dwayne Carter inactive. That might hurt us at the defensive tackle position, but we still have plenty of great defensive tackles in the game today that I think can make a difference in this matchup. But the one inactive I want to talk about, we knew he was questionable going into this game, is Brandon Codrington. Guys, Brandon Codrington, one of our main special teamers when it comes to punt returns and kickoff returns. So how will that affect the Bills on special teams? Listen, you and I and everyone else knows that the Bills struggle on special teams. They have all season long. So we do want to make sure that that is not forgotten about. How do the Bills do on special teams? Will there be a kick return for a touchdown? Will there be a blocked PAT, a blocked field goal? Those things are going to matter in this game. They're going to make a big difference. What kind of big plays can the Denver Broncos make? Because that's what it comes down to for the Denver Broncos. Can the Denver Broncos make enough plays, take points off the board of the Bills? Because that's the way for this underdog to stay in it. But I do want to talk about that because just 2 days ago, just 2 days, the spread for this game was 9.5. It is now dropped to 7.5 on most sports books. And the reason that is because people, smart bettors, are betting the Broncos hard to cover a big spread. This is the playoffs. It's a big number. So you could attribute that to it. But the Ravens had a big number yesterday. It didn't move one way or the other. It didn't move, right? So what does this mean? This means that the smart bettors are betting the Denver Broncos. Now, does that mean they're betting the Broncos to win? Not necessarily. They're just betting the Broncos to cover what was at one point a 9.5 point spread, which again is now down to 7.5. So we will see. Give me a second here as I log into my sports book to see what parlays we want to make before this game starts. Let me know what smart bets you have made before this game, if you have made any. I think that Bo Nix goes interception in this game. I think that James Cook has an anytime touchdown in the contest, and I think that Josh Allen throws for 225 yards. I think those things happen today. Not sure what to expect out of Bo Nix, but we'll see. We'll see what Bo Nix brings. I expect Sutton to be targeted a lot today, maybe 7, 8 receptions on the day for him. So it's going to be very interesting, and I'm nervous too. As Joe Wilkinson says, I'm nervous about this game, which is probably a good sign. Um, I watched a lot of hype videos just last night as I was getting ready for this live stream for the Buffalo Bills, and it's been 5 straight years, right? 5 straight years the Bills have won the division. It's feeling nice, it's feeling good, but I don't want to forget about what it takes to get here, right? What it takes to be the number 2 seed and have a good chance at ending up at the Super Bowl in February. Now, the Buffalo Bills, this generation's Buffalo Bills, have not yet accomplished that feat, and I understand that. And that's what we want. That's the ultimate goal. That's the goal for them. That's the goal for us to see our team get that success, hoist that Lombardi Trophy, and to see me blubbering like a baby when it happens. Because frankly, that's what's going to happen. Um, but I love this team, and I think this team has a good chance to do that. I feel that once a team makes the playoffs consistently for a few years, fans tend to forget what it took to get here. And the steps the Bills had to take, the adversity they had to overcome, whether it be injuries, whether it be 2 significant losses at the end of the season, whether it be all the trades and everything that left us in the off season. I hope the Bills make the Super Bowl too, man. I would love that. Again, still unsure if I'll be hosting the Super Bowl watch party with you guys. I just don't know if I can though. Like I've been hanging out with you guys since 2018. I've been hanging out with you guys for so long, whether it was with Believers Talk or here at Hashtag Sports. That I don't know if I could watch a Bills game without hanging out with you guys. I don't know if I know what that experience is even like anymore. And to share in that euphoria, if the Bills were to win a Super Bowl with you guys, would be one of the greatest feelings for this Bills. And I appreciate everything that you guys have done to make both Believers Talk, my previous channel, and now Hashtag Sports a success. So again, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button because that's the quickest way to help out this channel. Just hit that thumbs up button. Chat with us in the chat. That helps out too. And make sure you subscribe to Hashtag Sports if you're not subscribed already. But again, look at the inactives: Mike White, Kareem Jackson, Brandon Cognizant, Ryan Van DeMark, Jalen Virgil, and Dwayne Carter. So let's look at the Buffalo Bills game day roster. Let's just do that for fun. So looking at the Buffalo Bills game day roster, of course, starts and ends with number 17, our MVP, Josh Allen. And then you have number 11 as well, Mitchell Trubisky as his backup. If something forbid were to happen to Josh Allen. Look at the offensive line. Buffalo Bills carrying 8 offensive line. Cedric Von Prime Granger, Osiris Torrance, Tyler McGovern, Highland Grable is active for, I think, the second or third time this season. Alec Anderson, Deion Dawkins, David Edwards, and Spencer Brown. That is your offensive line. Again, one of, if not the best offensive lines this season, helping Josh Allen stay on his feet. Running backs, you got James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson, and Reggie Gilliam. At the tight end position, you got Quentin Morris, Dalton Kincaid, and Dalton Knox. Wide receiver, you got Cam Coleman, Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, Matt Collins, and Amari Cooper. Full complement of our wide receivers. No one inactive today from our wide receiver group. You see Jalen Virgil's inactive, but he's not one of our normal wide receivers in there. Since Amari Cooper was traded to the Buffalo Bills, I think this is now the fourth or fifth time that Josh Allen's had full complement of wide receivers like he does today. At the edge, you have Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Javon Solomon, AJ Epineza, and Dwayne Smoot. Again, I hope these guys wreak havoc on Bo Nix today. Don't know if that's going to happen, but listen, we know the Broncos have issues running the football. It's been really tough all season for the Broncos to run the football. So if that's an issue for them, you make it really uncomfortable for that rookie quarterback. And again, it can help out front with the defensive tackles. You got Quentin Jefferson at Oliver, Daquan Jones, Jordan Phillips, and Austin Johnson. Just go back to that Week 17 matchup against the New York Jets. Remember how tough they made it for Aaron Rodgers? I want to see that again today. We're talking about pressure on Bo Nix. Linebackers, you're carrying 5 linebackers, and that includes Mr. Buffalo, Joe Andreessen. You got Edufwan Ulofoshio, again, rookie coming into his own. Done a good job when he was asked to come up last week. He did a decent job against the Patriots. Matt Milano is in there, Terrell Bernard, and Dorian Williams as well. You look at question of the day: will the defense show up? We're about to find out. We are about to find out. And we're talking about the defense a little bit now. Defensive backs, you got Mar Hamlin, Teron Johnson, Taylor Rapp, Bishop, Russell Douglas, Cam Lewis, Marcus Ingram, and Christian Benford. Special teams, you got Tyler Bass, who missed his last extra point last week, and that's been driving me nuts all week long. I wish we would have ended that game on a May. I don't care if we lose the game, win the game last week. I care about this week. I don't care if we have lost last week's game, won last week's game, but I wanted Tyler Bass. I said in the pregame that I want Tyler Bass to make his last kick. The fact they missed it is something that I thought about all week long. I hope it is not a factor today. Sam Martin will be your holder, and Reed Ferguson Sam Martin's your punter. He is also the holder on extra points, but Sam Martin is your punter, and Reed Ferguson is your block snapper. So that is the Buffalo Bills game day roster. And again, as Richard says, which defense will the defense show up? That's not necessarily saying that there won't have to be adjustments made throughout the game. One thing I think we can all agree on is that the Buffalo Bills have done a good job all season long and throughout Sean McDermott's head coaching career, really, of making halftime adjustments when it comes to the defensive side of the football. Will the Bills maybe score on the first drive and put some pressure on the Buffalo Bills right away? Not sure, but we have seen the Buffalo Bills face type of adversity before this season and be able to make the adjustments as needed as the game has gone on. Big Tim in the chat says, "Afternoon, Joe. Chat, go Bills." Hey, Big Tim, glad you are here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you come in. And guys, share this video. There are some people who might not be able to watch the game right now for whatever reason. Share this video. That's who we're here for. I'm here. I love chatting with you guys throughout the game. But I also want to make sure that if there are Bills fans who have to work today, if there are Bills fans who are doing family things, whatever, who does that, right? If there are Bills fans unable to watch this game today, that they're able to listen to the action as it happens and hang out with some of Bills Mafia. So they get that feeling that they are here with us, celebrating with us, hopefully celebrating with us as the game goes on. So that is the Buffalo Bills game day roster. Again, the Buffalo Bills game day roster presented to you by Buffalo Bills PR on X. If you're not following them, be sure to do so. So before we move on about this game, I do want to talk about the games that happened last night because more than likely we found out that the Buffalo Bills, if they win today, not more likely, Buffalo Bills win today, they will be playing the Baltimore Ravens. Now, if you watched Razor Sharp Picks on Friday, You know that I picked the Houston Texans to beat the LA Chargers. You know that I picked the Baltimore Ravens to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I picked Pittsburgh to cover the spread, but at least straight up right now, I'm 2-0 looking into this game. And on Friday, I picked the Buffalo Bills to cover the spread. I'm just not sure if that's going to happen. Just the way I'm seeing the line move, it doesn't move like that for no reason. This line can definitely move a lot more before kickoff, which is in about 15 minutes. But we've seen that line go from the Buffalo Bills plus 9.5 to now the Buffalo Bills only being 7.5 or -7.5. I'm sorry, -9.5 to -7.5. So it's moved a whole 2 points in about 48 hours. That's a huge line move. If you are tailing this game, if you are a fan of the Buffalo Bills, listen, I'm not saying the Bills are not going to win this game, but that movement has happened for a reason. So if you want to jump in on that, get the Denver Broncos at plus 7.5. But how far does the line move down before you realize you missed your opportunity? 9.5, good number to get the Bills at, or good number to get the Broncos at, right? But now it's 7.5. It's like, is this where the script kind of flips, and it's better to take the Buffalo Bills in this situation? You make that decision. You know your own bank account. Make sure you don't gamble with anything you cannot afford to lose, and make sure that we pick them to cover a 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5 point spread. Whatever you think they can do. Again, let me know in the comment section what you think the score of today's game is going to be. I will let you know right before kickoff. But we did find out yesterday that if the Buffalo Bills win today, they will be playing the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore got all over Pittsburgh early, up in the first half, 21-0 at halftime. They had no response to Derrick Henry. They didn't know how to contain Derrick Henry, which has been a problem for a lot of teams all season long. When you look at Derrick Henry's stat line, 26 carries, 186 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, averaging more than 7 yards a carry. They had no response for Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson, 15 carries for 81 yards. Sims had 15. Hill had 6 for 12. And even Mark Andrews had 2 carries on those 2 third and fourth and 1 plays for 5 yards. So lots of running against the Steelers. Very effective. Lamar Jackson was 16 of 21 for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns in his own right. So good game by Lamar Jackson as well. So that's the team we'll be playing if the Bills win today. Brian, glad you are here. Glad you're with us. Hope you and your family are doing great, having a great start of the 2025 new year. Glad to see you here. The second game, or the first game, but the second one of the two, we had the Houston Texans at home, underdogs, 3-point underdogs at home against the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers came out, got off to a quick 6-0 lead. Unfortunately, they did not score again until the fourth quarter when the game was pretty much well in hand. And that was the next time they scored a touchdown. The Houston Texans win 32-12. Mixon, again, something I predicted on Friday night. Mixon had a huge game, over 100 yards rushing, 106 yards rushing, and a rushing touchdown. I said right here on Friday, I picked it as a parlay. I picked him, I think it was over 78 yards, something like that. And I hit it, obviously, with the touchdown as well. But I said, if you guys put it over 100, I would not be surprised if he hit that. Joe Will says, I love McDermott. I wish he would get a coordinator with a new defensive philosophy. This scheme has been our Achilles heel. Well, when a defensive coach comes in to coach a team, he is then not going to hire a coach that goes against his defensive philosophy. That's just how it's going to be. As long as Sean McDermott is the head coach, this will be our defensive philosophy. Lots of big nickel. He loves the big nickel. Maybe not as much of a blitzing team as some would like. I understand that. But as long as he is the head coach, the Buffalo Bills defense, as it stands right now, will be the overall philosophy for this team. Same thing happens when you have offensive coordinators, right? They're going to keep their own philosophy. They might bring someone in who is able to finagle it a little bit and make it their own a little bit. but overall philosophy, McDermott's defense is going to stay the way it is. But again, the Chargers win, which means the Texans win. So if the Bills win, then that means all three division winners will have this weekend AFC, which then means the Texans will go to the Chiefs and play them in Kansas City, and the Ravens will come to Buffalo playing the Buffalo Bills in Highmark Stadium. And I would be excited for that matchup. That's going to be one heck of an environment to play in. Remember last time Baltimore came up to Buffalo for a playoff game. Not everyone was allowed to be there, right? That was during the COVID years, and there was only I think 6,000 or 6,000 allowed in the stadium for that game, something like that. We all remember the Tron Johnson pick six going the other way. Since that moment, Tron Johnson has been my favorite Buffalo Bill. And I hope that he has another big moment when he needs to do the most, whether it be in this game, whether it be in the Ravens game, both games. Help us win the Super Bowl, man. That's what you're here to do. Help us win a Super Bowl. That's all. Richard has a score prediction of 27-21 Bills. Again, not sure if Buffalo's going to cover the spread in this game. I think it could be a close game. We know that defense travels, and the Denver Broncos have a great defense. Again, led the league in sacks this season, and that's for a reason. But they're going up against a really good offensive line in the Buffalo Bills. So we'll see which one comes out on top in today's matchup. Can Josh Allen make enough plays to win this game for the Buffalo Bills? However, I do think there are some Bills fans, Richard, who if they saw the Bills win this game 27-21, they might start stressing a little bit. This team can't beat Baltimore, is what they will say. Right? This is not a team that can stop Derrick Henry, is what they'll say. Lamar Jackson's going to cover us up, is what they'll say. Some of you might even say that right here in the chat. Some of you might. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you that this is the playoffs. It is survive and advance at all costs. Nothing else matters. And do you want proof of that? If you want proof of that, we don't have to go back too far. We do not have to go back too far. Remember, Tom Brady with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing in the playoffs. Give me a second here. I'm going to look up the game exactly as it was. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they're playing again today. Right? But wasn't that long ago where Tyler Heineke was it? Taylor Heineke? I don't even know. Don't even remember. You guys can tell me in the chat. Led this Washington team to a close loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Close loss. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers held on. They ended up scoring late to make it a 10-point game. And then they went on to win the Super Bowl. They went on to win a Super Bowl. So that's what we can hope for. Hello. Regards from Germany. Welcome. Glad you are joining us from Germany. And again, this is one of the reasons why I want you guys to share this video. I don't know if they will watch this game in Germany. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't know. Are they able to watch this game in Greenland, Norway, Australia? I don't know. But I know they're able to get on the internet. And I know that YouTube is not a thing. Some capacity, Facebook's not a thing. Some capacity, Twitter's not a thing. In some capacity. So they come, hang out, and get the game in some capacity while the game's going on and hang out with Bills Mafia and hopefully enjoy what will be a wild card weekend victory for that game. Huge game if it were to happen next week in the division round between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see what's going on here with the Buffalo Bills. Again, not much going on. Again, the Bills very healthy going into this game. Codrington's the only injury that you wish you kind of had him. I don't even know who's going to be returning kicks now. Is it going to be Ty Johnson? Like, are they going to have Ty Johnson returning kicks all game? Because I know he does kickoffs, but who's going to do punts? Can Ty Johnson do punts? I don't even know. And that leads me to kind of want the Buffalo Bills to let every punt just drop and let them down it. I trust Josh Allen going 99 yards a little bit more than I probably trust anyone other than Codrington trying to field a punt. at this, in this situation, honestly. And you tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm crazy in the comment section. But I would trust Josh Allen going 99 yards more at this point than I would whoever it is trying to field a punt, especially if there's players around him. Just let it bounce. Just let it bounce. Who cares? The Buffalo Bills are coming out of the tunnel as Kyle Williams, ex Buffalo Bill, is the one to kind of get this team ready, get this fan base ready for the Buffalo Bills and the Broncos. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? When it's too tough for them, it's just right for us. Let's go Incredibles! Lopez coming in. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Hopefully that place is loud. We know that Ryan from Hashtag Sports is there. Again, before the game starts, make sure you hit this thumbs up button. Make sure that you subscribe to Hashtag Sports. Can be covered all season, all off season long. Already have some fun ideas going into the off season, but hopefully the off season is a little bit more than 3.5, 4 weeks away. And we see the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen in the Super Bowl in New Orleans come February. Gary comes in with his score prediction. He thinks the Bills win this one by a large margin. He thinks the over is hit. He has the Buffalo Bills win this one 38-21. I think that the Buffalo Bills have proven to hopefully everybody at this point that they can score 30 points or more against every team. Every team tying a record for most weeks in a row with 30 plus points. 8 weeks in a row, the Buffalo Bills scored 30 or more points. I hope they score. If they score 30 today, the Denver Broncos will not score more than 30 points, in my opinion, in this game. So if the Bills score more than 30 in this game, the Buffalo will win this game. But I do want to talk a little bit more about the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix having a great season. Probably if it wasn't for Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix would be the offensive rookie of the year. Bo Nix comes in, as a rookie, however, he comes in with no playoff experience, and that is a factor when you talk about rookies going into the first playoff game on the road. They don't do well. Not only do they not do well against the spread, they just don't do well in overall games. So hopefully that continues. Sean Dermott does pretty well against rookie quarterbacks. Does that continue in today's game? 3,775 yards for Bo Nix this season, 29 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Again, I have Bo Nix throwing at least one interception today. I could see it being two. I could see it being three. But this Buffalo Bills team loves getting turnovers. How many turnovers can they get today? Will they be that ball hawk we all love them to be in today's game? Don't know. As we prepare for this game, as the national anthem is playing out the field, I do want to remind you all there are still three NFL wildcard weekends. It was weird the way the NFL did it this year. I thought with 3 AFC games and then 3 NFC games. You have all 3 AFC games, the 2 yesterday, and then you have the first spot today. And so you'll know by 4:30 today, you will know the AFC playoff picture going into division weekend. But going into the NFC, you'll have no idea. 4:30, you got Green Bay against the Philadelphia Eagles. 8 o'clock, you got Washington at Tampa Bay. And then tomorrow, you have the Minnesota Vikings going to LA and playing the Los Angeles Rams. I picked pretty much chalk on the AFC side with all the higher seed. Even though the Texans were underdogs, we have 2 division winners this weekend going into the games as wild card. Not on the NFC side. I almost went the exact opposite of chalk, as I have the Green Bay Packers upsetting the Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, Buffalo Snowy, glad you are here. True Will says big game from Ty Johnson. I hope so. I have the Green Bay Packers beating the Philadelphia Eagles as a 7 seed, beating the 2 seed. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight beating the Washington Commanders. And then tomorrow I have the Rams at home beating the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know how the Minnesota Vikings can turn it around after last week. A chance to be the number 1 overall seed, a chance to win the AFC North. You accomplished everything you wanted to with just one game, unable to get it done. But on the other side of the ball, you got a hot Rams team. As I'm looking at some things on Twitter right now, Amy Rappaport reporting that Sean Payton and Broncos QB LIX just talking them up before the game. Talking them up before the game. See how they do in the contest. Again, currently 1:00 kickoff, not too far away. So I want to give you my piece of victory and give you my score. Again, if you haven't already given your score in the comment section, be sure to do that. But for me, see between these two teams in running football is night and day. The Buffalo Bills, the first team in NFL history to have 30 plus rushing touchdowns and 30 plus passing touchdowns in the same season. First team in NFL history to do that. You want to talk about balance. You want to talk about everyone. I think that running the ball is going to be crucial against this very, very good Denver Broncos defense. I think Denver is going to try their best to contain Josh Allen into the pocket. Well, in order to do that, you have to contain that edge. That might open up some holes for James Cook. That might open up some holes for Ray Davis. That might open up some holes for Ty Johnson, depending which way we look. So I want to see the running game get going early. On the other side of the ball, like I said, big discrepancy. I need to see Ed Oliver make an impact in this game. Too many playoff games. And I've been hard on Ed Oliver more than most. More than most, if I've been hard on Ed Oliver. I still say we should have kept Edmonds over Oliver. I still say that Oliver is overpaid. But Oliver can prove me wrong. In fact, it wasn't that long ago on Twitter. And again, follow my Twitter handle at Believers Talk. It was not that long ago on Twitter that Matt Perino asked the question, other than Josh Allen, who's the guy that is going to be talked about for this Buffalo Bills team if they make a Super Bowl run? And he said, I'll go first. And he said Ed Oliver. In the comment section, I immediately said it would be nice to see him show up in the playoffs for a change because he hasn't. So I want to see Ed Oliver have a big game. I want to see Ed Oliver have a big playoff push. Again, I've been hard on Oliver the most. I know what he is capable of doing. He just hasn't done it in the postseason. Do it now. Do it now. Before that game against the Jets, it was a long time between sacks. I don't want to see that again. I want to see that again. Welcome again from Germany. That's our second member of Hashtag Nation joining us from Germany to watch this game with us, to hang out with Bills Mafia, and hopefully celebrate a victory. On the next key victory, I'm talking about this offensive line. Again, not only do you have to get the run game going, protect Josh Allen. Denver's going to get theirs. There is a reason why they lead the league in sacks. They're going to get theirs. Okay, even with Josh Allen's escapability, they're going to get theirs. And Denver's going to start with the ball in this contest, which means that the Buffalo Bills get the ball in the second half. My third key to victory has to be defensive backs, especially going against Sutton. Have to play him up on the line, have to maybe even push him on the line, use those 5 yards of grace period space to win this contest. Right before kickoff, we get the ball at half. Yes, we will. Right before kickoff, I'll give you my score prediction. I think this is going to be a lower scoring contest. I think the Bills win this one 24-19. The Bills win this one 24-19. Kick goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and that's how the Broncos will start. First and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Of course, that can change, just like it did in the Houston game. That can change with a defensive touchdown. Let me know in the comment section. Do you see the Bills scoring a defensive touchdown in this game? Do you see them pressuring LIX enough, making them make a bad decision and taking it to the house? We'll see if that happens in this contest. I hope it does. I hope the Buffalo Bills put a lot of pressure on LIX as they line up. First and 10 from their own 30. First drive of the game. He's under center. You have two. Now number 45 goes in motion to the top of the screen. They run on first down. It's about 4.5, maybe 5 yards for number 33. Listen, this Denver Broncos run game hasn't been what they wanted it to be this season, but that's not because of Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams is a dangerous back, and I want to make sure the Buffalo Bills understand that going into this game. Javonte Williams is a dangerous back, and he makes some explosive plays. Second down, Bo Nix is shotgun. Williams left, two wide receivers to the top, two to the bottom. I know 19 Mims goes in motion behind Nix. They do run the ball out shotgun. Rousseau gets there, and it's a loss of 3 on the play. It wasn't Williams. It was number 38 of the Broncos, Jaleel McLaughlin, going down for a 3-yard loss. And so it's going to be a long third down for the Broncos, putting early pressure on Bo Nix after making a play on 3rd and 8. Great play by Rousseau, getting upfield and making that stop. We got 3rd down now for the Denver Broncos. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers at top, trips. You got the running back, Williams, going to the left in motion. Now he goes in front of Nix to his right. One wide receiver at the bottom. Nix looking to pass, has a clean pocket, throws it deep downfield into Buffalo Bills territory. First down. That's number 14 of the Broncos with the catch. Big catch on a big 3rd down by Cortland Sutton. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Denver. Shotgun formation again, trips to the top of the screen once again as Von Miller comes off the field. Hopefully got off in time. They ain't caught with 12 men on the field. I don't see a flag. They run it with Williams on 1st down. He gets about 6 or 7. And it's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Broncos. 12:50 to go here in the first quarter. Again, Denver gets the ball first. They're currently driving. Bills offense yet to be on the field. Shotgun formation for Nix. Williams to his left. They're going to pass it here on 2nd and 4. Throwing it up into the end zone. He has him wide open. Number 16 with the touchdown catch. That's Franklin. Quieting the crowd in Buffalo early. Troy Franklin with a huge touchdown reception from Bo Nix. And it is 6-0 Denver on a 43-yard completion. Wow. Wow, they made that look easy, didn't they? 3rd and long, they get it easily. Nick takes a hit as he throws the ball. But it doesn't matter. Franklin gets in the end zone. 5 plays, 70 yards, just took 2.5 minutes. It's time to drink. Extra points up, and the extra point. The Denver Broncos take an early 7-0 lead. He gets behind Rapp. And it's not the start we wanted for sure. Again, I said in the pregame, we have seen this defense give up easy touchdowns before and make adjustments as the game is going on, right? We've seen that happen before. So we will see what the Bills do here moving forward. But it was definitely a good start for the Broncos, huh? It's the start the Broncos needed. It's the start the Broncos needed. They did not want to fall behind early in this contest. That would have been really bad for the Denver Broncos to try to play from behind. But they're still on that emotional high from being Kansas City, even though it was their second string guys. Doesn't matter. They're still on that high. They're still excited about it. And they turn that into 7 points early. Now the Bills have to answer. Now the Bills gonna have to answer. What does this offense do? What does this offense do? Rebel Soul comes in, try and look at the positive side. They're not going to be tired when they get back on the field. They can't be. They've only been on the field for 2.5 minutes. Win time possession. Win time possession. Make their defense tired. Make their defense tired. And then take control in the second half. Okay. Way to be optimistic, right? Way to be optimistic. Again, if you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, remember, it wasn't my fault. I would have had the safeties covering Franklin deep. I mean, I would have had that. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment if you want. My score is already looking, what I picked, 24-19 was my score prediction. Buffalo wins this one 24-19. I mean, it could still happen, of course. But that would mean pretty much all field goals or a field goal and a safety after another touchdown at this point. So we will see what happens. And I think after the fourth field goal, they'd say, you know what? We can go for touchdown. We can't even get a field goal against this team. So we'll see. But that was my score prediction. If you didn't give me a chance to look at your score prediction, you can put it in the comment section. Still, I'll allow it. Chua says that was too easy. It was. Rousseau made a good play against the running back for a 3-yard loss. But other than that, pretty quick. Broncos getting ready to kick the ball off to the Buffalo Bills. This one will be returnable from about the 6 to the 30. Again, no Codrington today. That's Johnson on the return to about the 33-yard line. And that's where Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills will take over. Rebel Soul says 34-28 Bills. Milkman says Bills by double digits for sure. I don't know about for sure, man. My score prediction was 24-19, and the Broncos were like, no, we'll just score 7 in 2.5 minutes. At home this season, he is my MVP. Shotgun formation, Cook to his right. Johnson goes behind him in motion, and looking downfield, throws it into tight coverage, and the catch is made by Shakir at the 49. So quick first down. Quick first down for the Buffalo Bills. 12-10 to go in the first quarter. Bill rope to Khalil Shakir. And it's 1st and 10 and Buffalo. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button as well. If you want to come over to YouTube, I would appreciate it. Subscribe to Hashtag Sports if you haven't already. Run the ball on second down. James Cook. He gets to the right. Get the angle. Get the edge. He gets the edge. Gets 10. Gets to about the 35 into Denver territory. Good start for the Buffalo Bills as well. Now it needs to end in 6. 11:40 to go in the first quarter. Denver scored on their first possession. Buffalo now looking to answer as James Cook just gets about a 16-yard carry. And it's 1st and 10 Buffalo in Denver field. On Denver's side of the field. Blah, 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 blah. Joe, do you know what you're saying? No, I do. Allen under center from the 36. Hands the ball off to Cook again. He cuts back. Gets to the 30. The 30 made a 29-yard line. Gang tackled there. Going to be out 2nd and 4. Good carry there by James Cook. Good carry by James Cook, making it 2nd and 4. I'm calling it 2nd and 3 officially for the Buffalo Bills. So 3 big plays right in a row here. 2nd and short. Bills fans would be happier if the defense didn't give up a touchdown in 3 minutes. Shotgun formation, trips to the top of the screen. Quick screen. That's to Shakir. Gets the first down. Gets to the 23. Gain about 6 on the play. Going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. 1st and 10. Joe Brady calling the plays. Joe Brady getting a lot of looks at head coaching positions. So he'll get a lot of phone calls in the next coming days after today's game. I'm still trying not to get mad at the defense this early. I understand. They gave up a pretty easy 7 points there. Thought we were getting a false start on Spencer Brown. He stood up, but we didn't. Out to Kincaid on 1st down. Picks about 7 yards. That's Kincaid's first catch of the day. So we have 2 catches for Shakir, 1 for Kincaid, and it's going to be 2nd and short again for the Buffalo Bills. Saying 2nd and 5. I got more than that, but that's okay. 2nd and 5. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. Bills' first possession of the game. Denver got the ball first, scored in 2.5 minutes. Collins in motion. Collins showing up in that Fred Flintstone earlier today. Cook gets the ball, gets maybe 3, going to be 3rd and 2. They are inside the red zone. Inside the red zone on 3rd and 2. If they don't pick this up, do you want them to go for it? Or do you want them to kick the field goal, get points on the board? Let me know in the comment section. Hopefully we don't have to worry about it, but you let me know. You let me know what you prefer. 3rd and 2. Shotgun for Allen. Looks like it's Davis to the left of Allen. Now to the right as he goes in motion. He gets the ball. He's going to be stopped. So here's that situation. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. What do you want him to do? 1 to go for it. 2 to get the points. 1 to go for it. 2 to go get the points. Let me know in the comment section. Oh, they come up to the line quick. They're going to run Josh Allen up the middle. They're going for it. They're going for it. Josh Allen, you can't stop me. And he gets to 11 for the first down. Joe comes in and says 1. Clearly it was a 1. All day long. All day long. All right, here we go. Buffalo offense 2nd in the NFL this season at scoring touchdowns. Denver's defense 3rd in the NFL this season at not allowing touchdowns. They only allowed 47% of drives in the red zone to end touchdowns. What can the Buffalo Bills do here? Shotgun formation. Cook to his right. He gets the ball. Gets inside the 10 to about the 8. 2nd down. 2nd down, Buffalo. Cook already having a decent game. 4 rushes, 29 yards. A good first series for James Cook. And again, this Buffalo Bills offense trying to take some time for clock, trying to have a great possession, get that defense, Denver defense tired early. Get them tired early. Win time possession. It's always a key. You got Kincaid down at the bottom of the screen. Mac Hollins, 3 to the top. Josh Allen shotgun by himself. Josh Allen looking. Throws it. Oh, he has him. He has Knox open in the end zone, and he throws it behind him. Throws it behind Knox. It's going to be 3rd down. Stop. He has Knox in the end zone, open. Josh Allen able to extend the play. Wow. I think he thought Knox was going to stay there. Knox trying to find an opening. Kept moving. 3rd down. Shotgun 5 wide. Coleman to the bottom of the screen with Cooper. And looking, over high on Cooper. It's going to be up 4th and 7. Have to settle for a field goal. Have to settle for the field goal. All right, now we need the defense to adjust. We can't match him point for point anymore. So we need the defense to adjust. He has Cooper open, too. Just a high throw. Just a high throw. So Todd Bass comes in on 4th and 7. Should be a chip shot field goal, but so should the extra point. They just put up a stat that said he missed 3 of 5 field goal attempts in the postseason last year. But he starts 1 for 1 this year. Don't love selling for a field goal, but the Bills do get points on the board. So the Buffalo Bills trailing the Denver Broncos 7-3 with 7:07 to go here in the first quarter. You know, not much you could do there. You do have Knox open in the end zone. Josh needs to get that ball Knox, in my opinion. And the Cooper one is a little tougher. I get that, but I see Knox there. I want that touchdown. But 7-3. Hopefully this defense has time to make adjustments, and they don't make it look so dang easy against our Bills defense on the second drive. Again, later today, 4:30, got the Green Bay Packers going to Philadelphia, the second 7-2 matchup. Again, this is the first one. Hopefully that we win this one. Hopefully a 2 seed wins this one. And the Eagles Packers game at 4:30. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 8 o'clock tonight going against the Washington Commanders. Then tomorrow you've got the Minnesota Vikings going against the Rams. Let me know in the comment section who you have winning these games. Good drive. It was a good drive, but needs 10-6, not 3. Needs 10-6, not 3. That was a tough throw. The one to Cooper was a tough throw. But I think that he needs to hit Knox in the end zone. But 7-3. 7-3. Here we go. Let's go defense. Exactly. Let's go defense as the Denver Broncos will get the ball once again. Oh, geez. Here we go. Computer acting up. Guys, don't forget if I lose you for some stupid reason, I'll be right back. Yeah, that's the thing. That's Joe. That's a weird thing about this Buffalo Bills defense, man. 3rd and longs, and it's not just this season. It's not like for the past 3 or 4 seasons, and not longer. Like 3rd and longs are just our kryptonite. If it gets into a 3rd and long situation, you just have this feeling that they're going to get it. Eagles, Bucks, Rams. I'm with you for the most part. I did. You're going to hate me, but I did pick Green Bay to upset the Eagles. I did. I'm sorry. The only reason why I did, though, is because I picked the Green Bay Packers to represent the NFC in Super Bowl season, and they can't do that to lose to the Eagles in the first round. They can't do that. So, for your sake, I have the Eagles, but no. I would feel more confident if the Packers didn't just lose to the Bears, too. That kind of punched me. But if they don't lose to the Bears, the 6th seed, and then I think they have a good chance to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But that's, whatever. Play the Eagles in Philly in January. That's smart. Kick goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. Obviously, a very windy day in Buffalo. Bills have the wind at their back right now. Denver was unable to get 3rd kick. Had to click that. Yeah, if you haven't clicked that like yet, that's why the Bills are losing. So make sure you click that like button, man. And if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, hanging out with us, come join me on YouTube. Then you can hit the like button too. And then you can't say it was my fault that the Bills were losing early. That's what matters. Silent reporter saying something. I don't know. I don't have the volume on. So someone can tell me in the comment section what they're saying because I don't. Whatever. Bo Nix in pistol formation. Fakes a handoff. Knicks facing pressure. They set up a screen, number 82. Good defense right there. Only a 2-yard gain. Milano in on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Yeah, for real. Leave the pack. Don't give me anyone else. 2nd and 8. 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Bo Nix in shotgun. Looks like Williams to his left. Williams gets the carry. He gets taken down. Another game, maybe 2 on the play. Looks like they're, not Teron Johnson. No, Teron Johnson's down on the field. He came up to make the tackle. Please just be a stinger. Please. Oh, jeez. They said that could be called on the offense, but they've never called it on the offense at any point. But he needs to have his head up, too. All right, well, he's not coming back in this game. That's a big loss. That's a big loss, especially if you can't play against Baltimore next week if the Bills win this one. Because he got a big play the last time the Bills played Baltimore and Buffalo in the playoffs. Got a big play. Maybe like a game changer. Teron Johnson down the field. After a tackle on Williams where both helmets collided. Hate to see it. But again, this is the NFL. It is a contact sport. But you can't let that keep us down. Bills defense have a 3rd. He is done for the day. I think so too. There are concussions where you see them and they get up and they're just jogging off. And it's like, okay, he's going to get checked out. He'll be back. Then there are concussions like this one where he's just down. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's the day. Even if you start showing symptoms of being okay, like they'll be like, yeah, let's just keep you out. Let's just the neurosurgeon that they have on the sideline that's not affiliated with the NFL, who, the one that let Tua back in the game last season or 2 seasons ago, I should say, and said, oh, it's just a neck injury. He's there. So that'll keep us safe, I'm sure. Lewis got a lot of reps this year. I don't know if we'll be fine, but he'll work. He'll do. That'll do. Hopefully we're wrong. Hopefully we come back from commercial and he's off the field on the sideline. Getting some Twitter updates. I'll update you as I get updates as well. Jamarcus Ingram in the game for Teron Johnson. Yeah, we know that. Let's see if When I get an update, you guys will get an update as well. Johnson's up and able to walk off on his own, so that's good to see. Johnson was able to walk off on his own, which is a good sign. Which is a good sign. Just shake the cobwebs, man. Just shake those cobwebs. Listen, these are big boys. These are big boys. You hit him hard. Looks like he's going into the blue 10. He's smiling, so that's good. He's smiling. So let's hope he's all right. Maybe it'll be better than we thought. Maybe better than we thought. All right, 36. These are the third down. Bills defense can start. Let's go. Let's go. Shotgun, 2 to the bottom. Now 84 goes motion to the top, so they have trips to the top of the screen. Ingram following him. As he is now the outside guy. Bills only rush 3. Nix is going to run. You can't run. You can't run. The Bills had a spy. And I believe that was Milano on the tackle, forcing him out of bounds. 4th down. I told you those are the ones that we could stop, baby. Those are the ones that the Bills could stop. Bills rush 3. They have Milano as a spy, and he's able to run down Nix in the backfield, forcing him out of bounds. And it's going to be 4th and 5. All right, here we go. Punt return. So Shakir's going to be back for the punts with Codrington being out. Just fair catch it. Please just fair catch it. Nope, he's going to try to return it from the 10, from the 11 to the 15 outs. No need to get hit. No need to take an extra hit. Oh, man, says easy. Easy. All right, here we go. Here we go. Take the lead now. 5:32 to go in the first quarter. Denver's had the ball twice, come away with 7 points total. This is the Bills' second drive coming up. Trailing 7-3. Appreciate all you guys watching. If you haven't hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. What defense looks good so far? What defense? I mean, I don't think either defense has done. I mean, that was a good second possession by the Bills, forcing a 3 and out. But that first possession, like they match each other, right? Like the first possession was awful, and then the second possession they stopped 3 and out. Okay, good. Ball on the 19-yard line. Allen shotgun. Looks like he has Johnson and Samuel in the backfield. Looking to throw. Throws it. Has Kincaid in the middle of the field. Gets to the 26 for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Just stay on schedule. That's what it's all about. Just stay on schedule. It doesn't have to be fancy, right? It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be the 48-yard touchdown that Denver had. Just stay on schedule. Get the first down. Keep moving the chains. You in time possession. Get this defense tired. Get the pass rush tired. Because right now they have no sacks on Josh Allen. They led the league in sacks all season long. If Josh Allen stays upright all game, I like the Bills' chances. 2nd and 3. Looks like you got Cook, not Cook. Looks like you have Davis in the backfield. He gets the pitch. Gets a big hole. Gets a 35 to about the 37. Going to be enough for a first down. First down, Buffalo. It was Ty Johnson. My apologies on the carry. Ty Johnson on the carry. Someone said Ty Johnson was going to have a big game today. That's his first carry for a first down. It's going to be 1st and 10, Buffalo. Oh, Twitter's blowing up. That's either something really good, something really bad. Cook gets the handoff. Ooh, there you go, Dawkins. Carry the man. Carry the man. Let's go. Let's go. Into Denver's side of the field. They just pushed Cook 10 yards. First contact on Cook was at the Bills 41. He goes down at the Broncos 48. Dawkins and Brown with the assist. Come with me, man. Come with me. Give Dawkins the ball. Give it to Dawkins. I didn't see what happened. There's a flag down. Looks like a 3-yard run, but there's a flag at the line of scrimmage. Handoff was to Cook. Probably illegal formation. They didn't wait till I was looking up. And that's what it is, illegal formation. And then Bill Vinovich comes on and says there's no foul for illegal formation. Second down. No foul for illegal, no penalty for illegal formation because Anderson reported. Anderson reported like he was supposed to. So it says control clock, control line of scrimmage, both good signs. They are good signs. There are good signs of things hopefully to come. Shotgun formation. Shakir motion to the top of the screen. You have 3 wide receivers to the top. Cook goes in motion. He is still, that's a flag on Cook. That's a flag on Cook. False start. False start on James Cook. 5-yard penalty. Still second now, I should say. Took that step forward. Can't take that step forward like that. You can go motion. You can go motion, but you can't take that step forward like that. So now it's 2nd and 12. Now you're behind schedule. Hate being behind schedule. 2nd and 12. Josh Allen shotgun. From the Broncos 49-yard line, you have Cooper. Looks like Cooper and Samuel and Coleman to the top. Now Samuel comes in motion. Now he goes back to the top. And looking. Good protection. Good protection. Now he rolls out. Good protection. Now he's going to take off. Gets to the 40. Going to be 3rd and 3. Had all day. Good protection by this offensive line. And Allen able to create with his feet about 9 yards on the ground. And it's going to be 3rd and short. Teron Johnson has cleared concussion protocol and his return is questionable, according to Matt Perino. Teron Johnson has cleared concussion protocol. So that's a good sign. Good sign. Bills have held the ball for 8.5 minutes. Denver for 4. Run the ball. It's Allen again. Gets through a hole. Gets inside the 35 to about the 33. That's enough for a Buffalo Bills. First down. Allen 3 rushes for 19 yards. 3 rushes for 19 yards. 1st and 10. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Bills have the ball at the Broncos 33-yard line. Again, need to get some of these into the end zone. Cannot settle for field goals. So happened yesterday in the Texans-Chargers game. Chargers settled for 2 field goals early. And then Houston took over. Johnson along the backfield, faked the handoff. Trying to set up a screen. Screen was blown up. So Allen threw it at the feet of Ty Johnson. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Minute 18 to go in the first quarter. Minute 18 to go. That's big news. That's great news. That's big news, and that's great news for the Buffalo Bills. Darren says the offense looks off. I don't know. I think the offense moved the ball pretty good overall. Unable to get in the end zone, but they had opportunity. I think offense, 7 plays, 48 yards. That's decent. Samuel in motion, back to the bottom of the screen. Over the middle, pass complete. That's to Coleman. Coleman gets to the 28-yard line. That's his first catch of the game. So it's going to be 3rd and about 5. 3rd and about 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Now at the Broncos' 32-yard line. There you go. Words of wisdom. Words of what college you go to, Chill. What Division I college do you go to? Just kidding. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. I am sure what college you went to, but it doesn't have to be Division I. And looking to throw, throws underneath. That's Samuel with his first catch. Gets to about the 21-yard line. Gets to about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Buffalo. Allen with a couple short completions. Again, stay on schedule. And as Chill just said, control the line of scrimmage, control the clock. And right now the Bills are doing both, as that's the end of the first quarter. And I know the Bills are down, right? The Bills are down 7-3, a rough first possession for the Bills defense. The Denver Broncos got the ball first, and it was a short drive, 5 plays, and it was a big third down conversion. And then right after that, they went for the big play, and they got it. Unfortunately for Buffalo Bills fans, they got that big play. And so it ended with a 48-yard touchdown reception from Bo Nix to Troy Franklin. 43 yards, 5 plays, 70-yard drive, only took 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Bills respond, right, with a long drive. 12 plays, 59 yards, took about 5.5 minutes, only ended in a field goal, and that's not what you want. But then the second drive, Bills defense steps up. 3 and out for the Denver Broncos. And now the Bills currently on a 9-play, 60-yard drive, taking another 5.5 minutes. So this Buffalo Bills team controlling the line of scrimmage, like Chill said, controlling the time of clock, which was what Chill said as well, which are both very important things. Now, will it be good enough to overtake the lead, maybe even on this drive, and then be able to trust this Bills defense to keep pressure on Bo Nix and give this Bills offense a chance to take a big lead and then hopefully maintain that lead and head into next week, the divisional round, where we would play the Baltimore Ravens. But right now, the Buffalo Bills, 124 total yards, 75 for Denver. They got all the yards on that first drive. Bills have 8 first downs. The Broncos only 2. So I know right now, time possession, 11 minutes to 4. I know right now the score is in Denver's favor. But if you're a Bills fan, then you have to really like how the first quarter kind of went, minus the score. But the score is the most important thing. The score is the most important thing. And I don't think this Denver D or this Denver O is capable of coming back from behind. Get them down 10 points heading into halftime with the Bills getting the ball. Albin says, Deion Dawkins touchdown today. He feels it. I would go with Joe Anderson before I went Deion Dawkins. I'm not saying it's going to happen today, but I would go with Joe Anderson just because of how many times he is an eligible receiver this season. Yeah, I mean, I'm pleased with again. I'm not pleased with the score. If the Bills were up 10-0 and the Broncos haven't moved the ball much at all today, but overall happy with how that first half went. But again, a turnover here, and all of a sudden Denver has all the momentum in the world. So, or a missed field goal for that matter. So let's just get this one in the end zone. Let's get this one into the end zone. Shotgun formation for Josh Allen from the 21. 1st and 10. Hands ball off to Cook. Cook gets inside the 20. It's about 5 yards to the 16. Cook already having a good day so far. Running the football. James Cook, 8 carries for 55 yards. Hopefully he'll get over a buck in this game. And I do have him with an anytime touchdown as part of one of my parlays. So hopefully that happens as well. Loving the 1 o'clock games here in Germany. What time is it in Germany? Alan setting once again. Hands ball off to Cook once again. Cook up the middle once again. We win the offensive line. We get about 3 yards. Inside the 3rd and 3. 3 from the 14-yard line. Already taking a minute off that clock in the second quarter. Let's go. Ty Johnson into the game for Cook on 3rd and 3. Bills 2 for 4 on 3rd downs today. Looks like Denver is setting pressure. 4 seconds on the play clock. Allen calls time out. I hate these timeouts, but that one was called by Allen. That one's an Allen timeout. Cook is currently over 4 yards to carry. Yep. So you cannot blame Coach McDermott on that one. Allen decided to look up and call timeout with 13:40 to go in the second quarter. Allen right now 6 of 9 for 45 yards. Again, short passes. Trying to be patient. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, be sure to do so. Best way to help out the channel is hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitter, wherever the case might be, come over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. The best way to help out the channel. Again, I'll be live every single postseason game. Still undecided on Super Bowl if the Bills make it that far. Samuel in motion. Allen's going to take off on a design QB run. Gets inside the 10, inside the 5 to about the 4 where he's taken down by number 40 of Denver. It's going to be first down Buffalo. First and goal. Justin Schnod on the tackle. First and goal. Again, remember Denver's defense, the second best defense, third best defense in the league this year on allowing touchdowns in the red zone. So let's see if the Bills can do it here. They did on the first drive. Cook gets the ball up the middle. Fight for it. There you go. James Cook, anytime touchdown hits. And the Buffalo Bills take a 9-7 lead. New account. Same place to be, though, right? Same place to be. Hang out with us. Extra point pending. 17th rushing touchdown this season. Second most in NFL. What streak you talking about, Spin? Cook's extra points, Cook Bassett's extra points up and good. 12:57 to go here in the first half, and the Bills take a 10-7 lead. 2 drives for the Buffalo Bills, both of them going into the red zone. And now the Bills up 10-7. What knock streak you talking about? What are you talking about? Yosemite? Whew, let's talk about some scores around the league. Bills up 10-7. Okay, that's it. You're welcome. You're welcome for this. This has been league update from Hashtag Sports. Saw 2 games yesterday. Neither of them ending excitingly, unfortunately, as the Houston Texans beat the LA Chargers 32-12. The Ravens beat the Steelers 28-14, and that score is not indicative as to how much of a blowout I felt like that game was for majority of the time. Ravens went into the first half up 21-0, and they were going through the Steelers defense like Swiss cheese, man. Like, it was easy. They sliced it like butter. Like, it was easy. In the second half, they fought some opposition. Missed the Knox throw. Yeah, missed the Knox throw in the first drive. That's really the only, because the Coleman throw was the Cooper throw is where it needs to be. It needs to be high. It needs to be out. So, it wasn't a bad throw. It was where it needed to be. Maybe have it down a little bit so, he can make a play on it. But, yeah, no. I'm okay with this so far. Technically bad score. That's what he said. So, we're talking about first scores of the game. I don't know what y'all talking about. You guys talk crazy stuff sometimes. I don't know. Cook didn't make it to the Pro Bowl, guys. Cook tied the NFL record, or the franchise record in touchdowns in a season, and he didn't make the Pro Bowl. That he tied O.J. Simpson, who was a pretty good running back in his own right. But yeah, and he did not make the Pro Bowl. If the Buffalo Bills don't make the Super Bowl, which we don't want even speaking to his existence, he probably will be in the Pro Bowl because so many running backs will bow down, so many players will bow out, including, the team that is in the Super Bowl, whoever that might be. So obviously, if the Ravens are in the Super Bowl, Derrick Henry would bow out of the Pro Bowl, so that, and I think that Cook would get his rightful spot, which he has earned. 13-play, 81-yard drive, taking 7.5 minutes off the clock. Great drive by the Buffalo Bills. Great drive by the Buffalo Bills. But that's okay. Disrespect us all you want. Disrespect us all you want. Let's see if Teron Johnson comes back in on this defensive series. And his basket's ready to kick the ball off. Joe says he's back. Good. Good. Teron's back. As you guys know, I'm a little behind you guys, which is fine. Which is fine. The joys of doing this on the internet. There's always delays. Teron got cleared to play. Yep. Teron's cleared to play. He's coming in for the 1st and 10 from the Broncos 30-yard line. Going over the two Walter Peyton Manning of the Year candidates, obviously for the Buffalo Bills, as it's been before, it's Deion Dawkins. For the Denver Broncos, it's Alex Singleton. Listen, I'm happy for Deion Dawkins and everything, but you guys have to be blowing up my Twitter timeline with retweet Deion Dawkins, retweet Deion Dawkins, retweet Deion Dawkins. I formation to start off this drive for the Broncos. It is a handoff up the middle to Williams. Williams gets, oh, he almost broke that. That wasn't Williams. That was, again, number 28, which is Tyler Batty of the Broncos. Getting that carry, gets 7 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 3. So now you can have a pick 6. Now we can get his pick 6. 2nd and 3. The Bills already have 100 rushing yards on the day. Denver only 18. Buffalo 145 total yards. Denver 82. This is the 3rd drive for the Broncos. We're going to get the 3rd first down as they hand it off. Keep contained, Epineza. Mims does get the 1st down on the wide receiver end round for about 3 yards. Keep contained, Epineza. Got to hold that edge. I don't know if I saw 2 running plays. It's hard to pressure the quarterback on running plays. I'm throwing that out there. I mean, you can maybe get a cheap shot and get your 15-yard penalty, but it's really hard. All right. 1st and 10. Mims in shotgun. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. Makes the handoff to Williams. Now he has time. Tipped in the air. Come on. Sutton was the intended target. Could not hold on. Well, Wilson is inactive for today's game. We talked about that in the pregame. But yes, both Wilson and Darnold are in the playoffs. And yeah. And the Jets not being in the playoffs, so no surprise. Like death taxes, Jets being overhyped to miss in the playoffs. Like that's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. 2nd and 10. Offset I formation. Number 82 goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball off here. Maybe a yard. Maybe a yard. That's 3rd down. 3rd and long. So we know what that means. Now that's 3rd and 8. These are the ones the Bills can stop. It's only when it's like 3rd and 9 to 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 19 that the Bills can't stop it. 3rd and 20, the Bills can stop it because they normally like do it halfback delay or wide receiver screen. All right, let's go. 3rd and 8. Let's stop it. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go. Two wide receivers, top 1 to the bottom. Pass. Incomplete. I'm confused, though. Like, why are we talking about pressure? Are we seeing a different game? Like, it was a rollout. So the protection, like, it's hard to get pressure on a rollout. That was behind Sutton. Because the offensive line is adjusting to that side. So if you're rolling out to the right, you do not care about what Epineza does because he has a long journey. And it was a quick pass. I'm really confused by that. Oh, fake punt. And they got no pressure on the fake punt, and Denver converts. Mims with the catch into Buffalo territory. And that's what happens. I knew special teams would play into today. Good throw by the punter. And Mims just does a quick out, and he's open. Bills not prepared for that, and they're now in Buffalo territory at the 41-yard line. Ingram on the coverage. Pistol formation. Big run by Williams. Williams knocks over, bowls over some players. It's about 5 yards. Fake punt can't make anyone happy. Fake punt can't make anyone happy. And now they're going back to when Sean Payton was the head coach in New Orleans, and they start halftime with that fake punt. Fake kickoff, or onside kick. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Why you guys let me chatter? Shotgun, 2nd and 4. Quick screen, out to Mims. Bills right there. Tackled for a loss. Bernard on the tackle. Yeah, but to answer you this, okay, I'm behind. I get that. But they haven't had a play where I was mad about the lack of pressure. Since then, I'm not that far behind. And listen, if you're mad about the lack of pressure today, if we play Baltimore next week, we're not going to be pressuring Lamar Jackson. Because we saw what happened yesterday. We're going to sit back. Just so you know, just so you're aware. Heads up. 3rd and 7. Big third down here. From the Bills' 39-yard line. Bills showing blitz. They send pressure. Miller almost gets there. He throws it up. Bounce. Mims facing pressure from Von Miller to throw it up earlier than he wants to, and he throws it out of bounds. Another 4th down. Now they sent out the punter again. Sent out the punter again. They wasted a fake punt. They wasted a fake punt, and all they do is maybe, I haven't seen the punt yet, but maybe get Josh Allen worse field position. Which, again, I trust Josh Allen from 90-some yards. I don't care. 99 yards. Let's go 99 yards. Let's do it. I'm okay with that. Spin says shot play here. You think so? We'll see. Maybe. But yeah, it's down at the 1. Okay, we'll go 99 yards. It's fine. It's fine. 8:28 to go in the first half. Bills up 10-7. Bills get the ball back. Again, Denver has a successful fake punt. Doesn't lead to much. Bo Nix so far, 4 for 7, 61 yards. Most of those 61 yards on the 43-yard touchdown from Bo Nix on the first drive of the game. That was 5 plays, 70 yards in 2.5 minutes. Josh Allen, 6 of 9 for 45 yards. So neither quarterback really throwing the ball downfield too much today. Again, just that one big completion to Troy Franklin. James Cook already 60 yards on the day and the rushing touchdown. Williams, 5 carries for 22. Shakir is the Bills' leading receiver, 2 for 21 yards. Franklin, of course, the Broncos' leading receiver, 1 reception, 43 yards, and the touchdown. Bills have the ball. Bills controlling the clock, which has been kind of story so far, in my opinion. Bills have had the ball. Now, the Bills have only had the ball twice. This is going to be the 3rd possession. The Broncos have had the ball 3 times. Bills have had the ball for 13 minutes, a little over 13 minutes. The Broncos less than 8.5. So 10 possessions has been big. Bills have had 10 first downs. The Broncos have had 4. And one of those 4 was on that special teams fake punt. So the Bills doing a good job so far, controlling the ball. And the 99-yard drive could be a great way to continue to control the ball. An 8-minute, 99-yard drive right now would be a backbreaker for this Broncos team. The safety would be nice for this Broncos team. So let's not count that out either. Again, one of the best pass rushers in the NFL this year. Most sacks in the league this year. So if you think that's the only metric when it comes to which defensive line's the best this year, then you say the Broncos. Say the Broncos. Our defense is playing good. Well, the fake punt is on the defense. That's on special teams. Let's not confuse the two. Let's not confuse the two. Rebel says let's go 5 wide. Rebel says go 5 wide, spread them out, let Josh run up the middle to get out of the shadow of his own end zone. Spin says I don't think they'll take a shot here, but I want them to. Remember, 98 yards to Gabe Davis against the Steelers. 98 yards to Gabe Davis against the Steelers, but that was a 3rd and 10, I believe. I do believe, back from commercial break, first down in Buffalo from their own 1-yard line. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's see what they decide to do. 8:20 to go. Temperature currently 32 degrees with a 10-mile-per-hour wind, west-southwest. So wind does probably hitting close to 20. Allen under center. Cook in the backfield. We have a false start, really? We have a false start. We have a false start. We have a false start. Who cares? Who cares? Don't point. Stop pointing at Denver. They're allowed to move. They're just not allowed to cross the line of scrimmage. They're allowed to move. The defense can move wherever they want to. Thank you for joining us. We have 2 from Germany, 1 from the Philippines so far. If you're from another country, let me know in the comment section. Man. Ugh, that's close, but they're calling out Brown. I'm okay with that. Again, they didn't move across the line at any point. So it's not like they moved across and got back. Nothing like that. All right, so 1st and 10.5 now after the penalty. I believe that too, Spin. I mean, there's no problem with getting a false start. Cook Cook gets to about the 9. Good play by Cook. Good play by Cook. I agree with you, Spin. And it's an 8-yard carry. And it's going to be 2nd and 2. I agree with you, Spin. I get what you're saying. You're right. You're right. I'm not mad at you. All right, 2nd and 2. 100 rushing yards on the first 2 drives, most by any team since 2015. We saw a lot of records being broken. That's what Baltimore, not broken, but first time this is going to be 3rd and about 1. Brown's upset about something. 3rd and about 1. 7:30 to go in the first half. Hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage. Run Allen up the middle. Red and Ooh, Anderson. Relax, Anderson. Oh, hey. He's not allowed to push Anderson from behind like that. That his fault. Anderson outweighs him 2-1. He's number 15 for the Broncos. Sorry that Anderson made you look foolish, dude. Sorry that Anderson made you look foolish. All right, fine. Don't throw the flag there. Don't throw the flag there. If an offensive lineman would have done that to a corner, that's a flag. Shotgun, 1st and 10 from their own 18. Fake the handoff Samuel, who's coming in motion. Allen all day to throw. Now he throws it out to Samuel, who's waiting for the ball out there. Gets about the 20. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Get 7 yards. Good way to start any drive. Good way to start any drive. You have your shots downfield. They don't work out. Dawkins would be like, that hurts. All right, Josh Allen now 7 to 10. 2nd and 4 shotgun. Cook that's Davis to the left. He gets the ball. Gets close to a first down. Going to be 3rd, another 1, maybe 1.5. I don't like the spot, but not that far off. Dawkins with a huge block. $5:35 to go in the first half. Bills have a 3rd and 1 up 10-7. Still deep in their own territory. I formation. He's going to try to take off and get the first down. He does and gets out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Superman doing his thing. Superman doing his thing. If I had Hollins, the over top coverage might have stopped him. Over top coverage might have stopped him. That's the 12th first down by the Buffalo Bills, only 4 for the Broncos. No, Dawkins is still in the game. Cooper in motion down the bottom of the screen. Quick out to him. Is that a catch? That is a catch. Gain about 4 yards. Cooper with his first catch of the day. So we have Cooper getting involved. You have Coleman with the catch. You have Samuel with the catch. Kincaid with 2. I think Hollins has 1 as well. So trying to get everyone involved. Get everyone involved. Good catch by Cooper. We'll hold on to that. 2nd and 5. Again, control that clock. Control that clock. 17 minutes to 8.5. Let's go. 2-1 time advantage. Cook alone in the backfield. 2nd and 5. Get the pitch. Listen, I want this drive to end in points. I want this drive to end in touchdown just like everyone else. But it's already been a successful drive. As long as the Bills don't do anything stupid, it's been a successful drive. Getting from our own goal line to the 38-yard line, fresh set of downs. I've already eaten up about 4 minutes on this drive alone. It's been a good drive. 5 minutes. Cook alone in the backfield once again. Joe Anderson goes in motion. Cook gets the ball. Gets to the 40. Maybe gain 2 on the play. Number 55 of the Broncos on the tackle. That's Cody Barton. Yeah, Kelly, over a 6-minute drive. I mean, they have controlled this drive to the point where now the Bills can think about double dipping. Under 3 minutes to go on this drive. They're not even at midfield yet. The Bills, 7 scoring at the end of this half, getting the ball started in the second half, and scoring there. And even if it's only 10 points, let's not even give them the full 14. Shakir in motion to the bottom of the screen. Looked like a false start, and the whistle's blowing. So, yep, going to be a false start in Buffalo. Even if they score 10 and not the full 14, 20-7 before Bo Nix gets the ball back at this point be a huge advantage for Buffalo, obviously. Dawkins called for the false start. I think a couple of people moved early on the offensive line for Buffalo. Actually, I think both Spencer Brown and Dawkins, who are two of the most penalized guys when it comes to false starts in the league this year. That's already our 3rd false start on the day. 2nd and 13. Now Josh Allen's going to get sacked. Josh Allen gets sacked. Number 99 gets a sack on Josh Allen. So that's 3rd and way too long. And sack is a direct result. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. 3rd and 21. .222 to go. Did the Broncos call timeout? Try to preserve time for the rookie? I mean, it's smart. That's what you should do. Yep, Denver called their first timeout. So Denver has 2 more timeouts. Bills have 2 more timeouts. 3rd and 22. But again, it could have been worse. We go on 3 and out from the 1. Be giving the Broncos great field position with 7 minutes to go. Instead, took off 5.5, 6 minutes already. 6:06. This drive's already been 6 minutes and 6 seconds. So let's see what the Bills do here. I want them to keep the clock going too. If they can keep the clock going, either force Denver to call a timeout, do something quick and easy here. You're not getting 3rd and 21, right? So do something quick and easy. Try to gain some yards. Hollins goes in motion. Now back to the bottom. Shakir gets the pass over the middle. Yeah, good gain to the 40. Gets to the 40. The clock's going to keep moving. So it forces Denver to either call that timeout on 4th and 8. That was a good decision. All right. 2 minutes to go. Broncos have 2 timeouts, 4th and 8. You know what I kind of wish they would do? Honestly, and it sounds dumb, but it doesn't hurt anything. If they know they're punting it and they know they're waiting to a 2-minute warning, go to line of scrimmage. Try to draw a penalty. Make it 4th and 3, and then make the decision. What do you want to do? 4th and 8. You know you're waiting for a 2-minute warning, or they have to call a timeout. Go up to the line like you're gonna snap it. Catch them off guard. See what happens. I always think about things like that, like just little things that might sound pointless, but how many times have we seen guys jump when you know they're not snapping the ball enough where it's worth going for? In my opinion. Dezu has no faith in this defense. If you agree with Dezu F, make sure you hit a 1 in the comment section. If you think the Broncos are going to score before halftime, hit a 1. Put it in the comment section. If you think this defense is going to hold, put 2. I think that drawn second and long. Oh yeah, I love that halfback draw. You know how much I love those. The line is they allow a sack on that drive, but again, you're facing a team that had 68 sacks this season. You're not going to win everything. If they allow 1 sack in both halves, I'm happy with that. I will take that. Richard said, nope, this defense is going to stand strong. I think I'll go even one further. I think this is a great chance for a turnover because Denver's going to try to force the ball deep, and Josh Allen might get a chance with this ball. That's what I think. That's what I think is going to happen. Or maybe Josh Allen won't get a chance with the ball because the defense will end with a touchdown. Maybe it will just be a pick 6 and be like, whatever, I don't care. Yep. Just one play. You're not going to win all of them. Not going to win all of them. Another 2. So 2 2s. Defense going to hold. Defense is, other than that first drive, defense is Bills get the ball start second half. 2 minutes. Josh Allen 9 of 12 for 69 yards.